Hi everyone. In this class, we will talk about creating a table in MS Access. So we have already created the database with the name Ritesh. Now in this, I have to create table. So there are two ways by which you can create a table. For that, you have to first of all click on this option, create. As you do this, you will get two options here, table and table design. So this way is called using datasheet view and this way is called using design view, and this is the important way, so we will use this one. Okay, so as you click on this, you will get this type of window. Okay, first of all, again, this is your title bar, this is your tabs, file, home, create, external data, database tool. These are called tabs. This is called your ribbon. Here you will get all the options like home, this clipboard, sort and filter, these things. In create, we have different options, external data, database tools, designs. Okay, this area is called field grid pane. Here we will design the field names, and this area is called your field properties pane. Okay, and this we have already discussed. This one is your navigation pane. In MS Access, if you have to create table, first of all you have to write the field names. Like if we are talking about a student table, I have to write roll number, name, class, section here, and I have to choose the data types. Now what are data types? Data types decide which type of data you want to write in your particular field. First of all, here I am writing roll number. Okay, don't give space, you can use this underscore sign, and don't use the dot sign, multiply sign also. Okay, now as you click on this, here you will get the list. This text, memo, number, date and time, currency, auto number, yes, no, OLED, hyperlink, attachment, calculated, lookup wizard. These are called data types. This will decide which type of data you want to use in your MS Access particular field. Now, first of all, let's talk about these text. Now, it is used to store data that contain letter, number, and symbol. The default size is 50 characters, but you can store up to 255 characters in this particular data type. Okay, next one is memo. Now what is the use of this? It is used to store long text with all kind of data. Suppose you have to write that data in which there is a combination or mixture of text, number, or any special characters, then you must go with this one, memo. Okay, number, as the name suggests, it is used to store numeric values that are going to be used for calculations. Okay, if you want to store data that is in the form of date and time, you can use this one. Suppose you want to make the field date of birth. Currency, if you are talking about money, then we will go with this one. Auto number, if you choose this, you will get the numbering automatically here. You don't need to type any number. It is used when you want a sequential series of numbers to be generated automatically, and your computer will give it. You don't have any control on it. Okay, yes or no. If you want your answer in yes or no only, then you can go with this one. In this OLE object, we have sound, pictures, graphs, word processing, and spreadsheet files. Means if you want to bring any file from outside, you can use this OLE object. Hyperlink, if you want to join two files, then you can use this hyperlink. And these are not much useful. Attachment, calculated. Mainly we use this text, memo, number, date and time, currency, auto number, yes, no, and sometimes we use this OLE and hyperlink. Okay, so now I can say you must decide your roll number will be in which data? Number or text or memo? So you can either choose number or you can choose memo. So I'm going with number. Okay. Then S name means student name. Here it will be in text. Then class. Now class will be in either number or text. Suppose you want to write in numbers 1 to 10, 12, you can go with this one. And if you want to write in Roman numbers, you can go with this text. Okay, so I'm going with this one, text one. Now next one is mobile. Here for mobile I am choosing memo because mobile number is in 10 digits. So your text will support only 8 digits. Sorry, your number will support only 8 digits. That's why I'm going with memo. And last one is address. Address will be in again memo because here we have to write house number, then street number, then area. So they will be a mixture. That's why we are going with this one. Okay. Now this is the way by which you can design the field names. Now next thing is you have to save this table. And before saving the table, the most important thing is we have to apply the primary key. Okay. Now first of all, what is primary key? So a primary key is a field which uniquely identifies each record in a table. It also allows establishing a relationship between tables to link them together. And a primary key does not allow null values. Means if you are applying primary key in any of the field like roll number or name or class or mobile, so it will do two things. First one is it will allow you to type only unique data, means data repetition is not allowed on that field in which you are applying primary key. Okay, this is the first thing. And second thing is you can't leave any of the field blank, means you have to write any number in that. Okay, so how to apply primary key? So there are two ways. First one is, suppose I want to apply the primary key on this roll number, because roll number is the field which is unique, means you can't say there are two students with the same roll number in a class. Okay, so if you want to make it a primary key in this area, you have to press the right click of your mouse. So as you do this, here you can see the option primary key. This is the shape of key. You can click here. So here you can see the primary key is applied. Okay, this is the first way. And second way is you can create on design, and from here you can apply the primary key. There are two ways. Now it depends on you which you want to apply or which way you want to use. Okay, if you want to remove it, just click on it. It will be removed from here. If you say I want to apply the primary key on address, click here. In memo we are not able to apply primary key, so I am applying here on the roll number. Okay, now we have to click on file, click on save, and your table will be saved. Okay, now we have designed our table, means our designing of the table is completed. Now I have to do data entry in this table. I have to enter data. So what I have to do, you can see the name here also. You have to double click on it. Mouse left, double click. As you do this, your table will open in data sheet view. This is your data sheet view. Now here you can do entry. Suppose roll number 1, name is A, class is Roman 8, mobile number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, address is suppose Adarsh Nagar. Okay, now for second entry you can press the tab key from your keyboard. Okay, now roll number 2, name is suppose C, class is 8th, and mobile number is 23456787655, and address Ramganj. Okay, here you can do any number of entries of your choice. After that, you have to click on again file and save. Now your table data entry is done. I am doing one more entry here. Roll number 3, name is B, class 8th, mobile number. Okay, and this one is okay. Again click on file and save. So this is called entering data in the table. That's it for this video. In our next video we will continue. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the new videos in your account. Thank you.